Welcome to part 2 of me ruining Camp Rock for you and most likely your childhood. In part 1, I briefly touched on the reasons why my character seems to be an accurate reflection of the Jezebel stereotype. And in part 2, we're going to talk about where did I go? Because the question that I get a lot is, what happened to Lola? Why wasn't she in the final jam? What if I told you that my voice was in the final jam? Like, a lot of my voice was in the final jam. Just you couldn't see me because I wasn't in the final jam. What would you think of that? Bonus points to the people who noticed, okay? A few months back when I posted a TikTok about the Mandela effect from Camp Rock not being true, if you noticed in the script that, like, my character was meant to be in the final jam, where it was meant to be. Because, like, I agree with this. It wasn't good. But I disagree with the reasons why every article for the last 10 years that I have seen has said it's such a bad movie. Like, I have a myriad of reasons, a cacophony, if you will, but none of them are the reasons that they've outlined because they're just stupid. They're not even real reasons. No shade to Meg, who wrote this article literally this year. But she didn't notice any of the actual questionable things that we ignored when watching Camp Rock. Dressing badly isn't a huge problem. Ever wonder why we dressed so badly, particularly women? The intention for the movie was to be the camp version of High School Musical. It was supposed to be a trilogy. I'ma just say no shit, Sherlock. And not one person on set ever once questioned this at all. Because it was so normal that these guys were teenagers with wedding rings on. Oh, and if they're not wedding rings, then, oh, we're programming people with purity culture. Good. No, none of it was great. It was all bad. I think we have bigger, more systemic issues than the food. But then I see things like this, and it gives me hope. However, no one has noticed how incredibly misogynistic it is. I don't think we did. She was still exploiting and benefiting from white privilege. Did she have problems with her mom? Yeah, sure. But like, all humans have issues with their parents. We judged her just fine. You want to know something we didn't pay attention to?
This video had no purpose other than to remind you guys of this absolute banger.